No changes in the tape here yet. So watch your positions. Yeah, I'm already high energy. I don't need excess energy, especially when I'm trading where I'm trying to be calm. I'm not trying to be amped up while I'm trading. I'm trying to like goose faba. Yeah, absolutely. You want to be in a calm state of mind. You don't want to be tired either, right? You don't want to be like sleepy and exhausted, but you're not trying to be like high energy. You're just trying to be focused, serene. You could equanimity. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to something's coming down here. We got housing market index dropping in 3 seconds. 39, as expected. There we go. All right, we're getting to a bit of extreme territory down here. So far, we just turned red on the NQ here. And S&P is about to turn red. So is the Dow. So all of those overnight gains are pretty much gone. Hey, Tim. That is progress. Tim says he's not caught in this dump. Progress. I love it. I'll take that as a win. You know what? I feel the same way. You know, when I know there's something I would typically get caught in and I'm not, that's a little win for the day. Look at that extreme reading bounce here. Still pretty weak here. Might be a little bit of a pullback. We'll see. $200 hold. Friday's lower band. That's interesting. Angry market. Angry market. All right, hands off for me here. Be right back. we go. So be careful with the short because, we're very early in this rotation. If we have an up rotation, right, we can go all the way back to the VWAP. So just be careful. I know everybody's looking to get short, but we're due for a rotation to the upside before continuing down. Nice, Mr. Penguin. I love that Yoda thing you did, by the way. That was awesome. Thought it was very funny. All right, I'm sitting here at 360 across 5 accounts. 75% win rate. I'll go for 500 or so today across 5. Now the arrows are setup locations, LSV. I don't trade on the chart. So, you're not going to see I trade on the DOM, right? This is what my execution screen looks like, right? This is where I'm executing. I'm not on a chart. So I'll switch over to this when I'm in a trade or, but for the most part, I'm mostly going through market commentary, the system, the setups, what we're seeing, and you guys ultimately should be taking your same trade, and I'm giving you assistance on the commentary, what to be looking for, where the setups are materializing. I'm a scalper. I tend to trade very fast. So I'm in and out of positions fairly quickly. I scale in, scale out on the DOM. And that just, right? Like if I were to, look for a long, right? Scaling in, scaling out, just like that. Right? That trade's over. There it is. That's the quad view. So do we start building some structure down here? That's the question. Continue to rotate around the point of control. Or is this going to be new lows? So we had a short right off the exhaustion candle. VWAP, fascinating. What a sell-off, huh? God damn. We build more structure here.
That's why it's just a little treasury bill purchases by the Fed are not QE and will continue to transfer some risk to the private market.
I've actually taken 10K in payouts from Apex over the last 2 months. I mean, if you want to follow risk management, if you don't like risk management rules, then yeah, Apex has too many rules. But you also don't blow as many accounts because you want to follow the rules, so you get payouts. I mean, it's kind of like it works both ways. Don't risk more than 30% of your drawdown on one trade. I mean, it seems like a good rule that you should have anyway. I don't look at a footprint chart, no. A handprint chart? Yeah, and top step is fine. They don't care about high frequency scalping.
Headline says, I would prefer an all treasury balance sheet. There's another crisis centered in the housing market.
Hey, Eric. Nice of you to join us, sir. You've been noticeably absent. All right, let's see if we get back down to, was that a rejection? Or do we continue down? We have buyers here. I don't know. The tape hasn't really changed on the delta at all yet. We still have price discovery to the downside here. Still off this exhaustion candle band here.
Support sales of mortgage-backed securities.
It's going to start accelerating here soon.
Headline says there is a variety of negative consequences to selling MBS that outweigh the desire for an all treasury balance sheet.
How long do we go down like this, huh? What is this wizardry you speak of? Don't make me call in return to value warlock summon. We've had 2 green candles on NQ so far this morning. 2 5-minute green candles. 2. NQ is down now, spot 3. That was a big change of events, huh? Yesterday's IB low is way back higher than that. Yesterday's IB low is at Way up here. 300. We're way far from NQ's IB low. You're talking about the session low. IB low is up here at 300. Yeah, Friday. There is no yesterday. It was Sunday.
According to CNBC, some people concerned that Hassett is too close to the president.
Yeah, nice bouncecito. Yeah, Friday's IB low is right here, 97. So you might be using the wrong IB time.
CNBC sources familiar with the matter, saying some Trump allies see Hassett as close to the president.
Back to the point of control. See if we can make one more little high here. I'm long here. Thank you. Just one micro. It's coming back on me. I'm long at 37. So about 30 points here on one micro. Key LVN right here.
We have posted the article from CNBC on the Edgeman says steps the Fed took to inject credit into the housing market have contributed to the housing affordability issues that households are facing.
Nice. Wendy says, I love all your YouTube shorts. Concise material, teaching style, everything. The new acronym sheet, thank you. I love that one. Oh, I'm glad you saw it. I just put that out this weekend. The repetition is all it's about. Olive did make an appearance. A wooden keyboard. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Wendy. Back down we go. So a little tip about this indicator at the bottom. This is a balanced market if we're trading between these two levels. This is price discovery. This is price discovery. This would be point of control. Value area high, value area low, price discovery, price discovery. Just like our trading system. Down 0.5% now, guys. Angry market.
Crypto stocks fall as Bitcoin hits 2-week low. Coinbase Global down 5.7%.
It's an angry market. I think of Elf. He's an angry elf. Ooh, boy. We're having fun now. Yeah, so much for the Santa rally. That's what you get for trying to predict, guys. Crystal ball. That shit don't work. Just trade the chart in front of us. It'll tell us what we need to do and when. Maybe we still have a Santa rally. I don't know. We're still at 25,000. It's not like. Sellers are just hammering. Hammering. They're having a good old time.
Speaks at an event organized by the New Jersey Bankers Association at the Liberty Science Center. Text and Q&A is expected. If you're informed with the in-person event, there will be no live stream.
All right, guys, we're approaching the 10:30 hour.
Says the Reserve Bank plays a valuable role in providing local perspective and context.
Let's do a trader check-in. We following the plan today? There haven't been a whole lot of setups. That's correct, Aderon. Yep, I'm always keeping an eye on what the market's doing on the higher time frames. You know, I've got the multi-day volume profile up here. This is pretty much dedicated to the cumulative delta and the RTH VWAP. And then this monitors all four markets, Dow, Russell, S&P, and NASDAQ, so I can see how they're correlated to the trading. I have my news in the back here. And then I trade mostly on the DOM, and this is my intraday chart you're seeing here. So tell me, guys, how are we trading this morning? Following the plan? Well, it's not too late to get back on track. Not too late. It is not too late. What a sell-off. Something magical about a sell-off like this. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's magical because I went to cash in a lot of my positions last week. So. Oh, there's no short down here, guys. Unfortunately, all the pullbacks have been on RTH so far, and this
Fred Williams says monetary policy was very focused on balancing jobs. Fred Williams says monetary policy is well positioned for what lies and is critical for the US central bank to get inflation back to 2%. Williams says the Fed policy has moved towards neutral from modestly restrictive and expects active usage of standing repo facilities to manage liquidity. Fed Williams says labour market risks have risen and risks of inflation have eased and expect US unemployment to be 4.5% by the end of 2025. Fed Williams expects 2026 GDP growth to hit 2.25%, well above the 2025 rate.
all right, guys, I'm hitting a little recap for me here. I'm at 605 across 5 accounts. So that's 6, 12, 24. That's 3K across 3 accounts. 3K day. Copy trading. And that's the last I'll talk about my positions today. Just kind of want to give you an update on my trading. We'll keep watching the market and see what other setups we get. Hopefully, maybe we get another short here, but after that sell-off, I would expect a bigger rotation. Oh, did I forget to share it? Here. 5 accounts. 605 times 5. Nice bounce there. So we'd look for a short up in the 100s. Be right back.
We have posted Fed Williams feet on the Williams on the feed for those.
Okay. It's only 10:30. Early. Is this finally the upwards rotation?
Paris as China is increasingly recognizing economic ties for political gains.
We going back down? Okay. Looks like another PDC short on ES. If you look at the RTH, that was a PDC short off the H too, off the RTH. So we had here, that was a good one. And then here. Literally the 2 times it touched it, it sold off. Been a PDC short kind of day. We're going to be doing a giveaway, guys, in about 20 minutes. The 12 days of Christmas prop firm giveaway continues. Lots of price discovery happening here. Now, low volume nodes are an area traders are not interested. Yeah, it's correct. It's a rejection spot. That's why it's a low volume. It's an unpopular price. So price is either going to reject at it, or if it gets through it, it's going to happen relatively quickly because nobody wants to trade at that price. We assume they're going to hold. And if they break, then we trade in the direction of the break. Think balance versus price discovery on a higher time frame. I don't trade NQ every day now. I trade NQ a lot. I trade ES. You're going to want to watch this video, Aderon. What trouble are you having with sound, Mr. Coffee? Maybe you can't hear me at all. You got to check your Discord settings. You're going to want to make sure your sound, especially your output device, is selected in output volume. And then, of course, you want to make sure that I'm unmuted and the stream is unmuted, and that the volume is up. So now we look for the bounce. If you're not long on the return to value, which we never got a back test really, we could still get a back test. All right, 10 minutes, guys. We'll give away an account. Come on. Do we continue long? We're in the middle of a bit of a high volume area right here. So it looks like we're having trouble getting through 200, which is interesting.
Ed Williams says inflation is still too high. Ed Williams says over the past couple of years, the job market has cooled.
All right, grabbed a short at 200 because of it. We have a low volume node. Not quite at 200, but 194, I think. 10 points. No, just like Jake said. Jake said above, why not? Because it already sold off multiple times at 200 and RTH is at 210. If it breaks through, I don't expect it to just go another 10 points. Expect it to go a lot further than that. So we'll see. The short was earlier. Now it could pop out of this range and reject quickly. Then I might look for the short again. But I'm not going to take first touch of RTH. I'd like to go a little higher. I don't think it might get up there. We're forming a bit of a, I don't know if we're going to get a full recovery here. We might continue to go sideways and form some type of distribution around these price areas. So you might want to mitigate your expectations a little bit. We might get the RTV bounce. Not in yet. The short was nice though. So that's the back test a little bit on ES. Position. We kind of want to see a rotation down here, right? If we're following this. See if he gets there. Take a little nibble here. Long. Room to add.
Chris Williams says New York trade activity remains vibrant.
I'm at 32.
Chris Williams says inflation and job risks roughly in balance now.
Small size.
Chris Williams.
I don't know if we're going to get all the way back down to that low. It's not my anticipation. I think we're entering back into value here a bit. Back test. Maybe a little bounce. There we go.
Chris Williams says the economy is well positioned to grow in 2026.
Very interesting.
Comments from Chris Murray, who should speak on CNBC.
Tell you what, the things I'm seeing with these calculations on this indicator are becoming very, very promising. So this is a return to value. We're now in balance a bit on our trading. This is not the CVD. The oscillator should be ready any day. I just approved it this weekend for publishing. And that was a nice long spot, huh? 20 points from there. Also RTH lower, LJ. So that's the return to value back test long on the RTH. Right here. That we took. Return to value back test long, RTH. Yes, DPS, it will be included. Interesting. Man, imagine we held that short. I took this short. At 3,400 monthly lower band. Look at that. Crazy. Coincidence? 372 points off. That's a that was a good level. If we go back to the recording, I believe I said this makes a great short spot. I think those were my exact words. Now, I would never hold a trade that long. That's just not how I trade. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, I only execute on the DOM. With a Stream Deck. So I just press hotkeys on my Stream Deck in and out on the DOM with precision and very quickly. Nope, I never apologize. You don't go broke taking profits. The DOM is on any platform, TBJ. All platforms have DOM. I have a whole video on that, Dave. Let me pull up the video. Yeah, I have multiple videos. Let's see. Let's pull up the archives, shall we? And then we'll give away an account. How you guys feel about that? All right, that's on executing on the DOM. That video there. And I have a video that I did. This is an older video, so forgive me if it's not up to snuff with the newer videos. The recording quality might not be as good. I've gotten better over the last year with my production quality, so bear with me. Refrain from calling it hard guard. The information is what's important, right? Not the production quality. Nice, Rocky. Rocky just passed his first eval. I wish I had a soundboard. I'd go like applause noise. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ninja Trader's DOM, Bruce. It's not as nice as the others. But if you have access to Ninja Trader, you have access to Tradivate. Yeah, it's not so super, LJ. Super boring. I feel like the DOM on Ninja Trader was like an afterthought. Like a college kid programmed it. The user interface is just so blah. Yeah, no, Ninja Trader is great, but the DOM is trash on Ninja Trader, unfortunately. I'm a big fan of Ninja Trader otherwise. I have it all up on my screens here. Their charting is excellent, but their DOM is not. I would say Tradivate, and so for beginner level traders or intermediate, Tradivate and Project X are fantastic. More than suffice for DOM scalping and trading. If you really wanted to go to the next level, Jigsaw and Sierra charts, Sierra, Jigsaw, they have like the professional. No, I don't use Stream Deck with Tradingview. No, you're not going to want to execute on Tradingview, especially not on its Tradingview's DOM. That is also trash. Tradingview is great for charting, not any type of trading or execution. It does have a DOM. I forgot how to. There, see? Look at this fancy DOM. There it is, all its glory. Because it's trash, Jason. The execution is slow, sloppy. It's not It's very retail. It's very slow. It's good for like, you know, if you're trading over high, you know, if you want to go long and hold it for like a while and you don't care where you get filled. But as futures traders, we want good fills, fast speed. TradingView does not offer that. Executing directly on Trade of 8 is much, much faster. Yep, very retail. Well, you got traders who like, you know, trade for a living. And then you have traders who trade for a hobby or as a side thing. You know? Yeah, it is not a professional trading platform. Turn this off. All right, guys, let's do that account. The way this is going to work, we're going to do our 12 days of Christmas giveaway today. We're going to give away a top 1 futures trading account for this beautiful Monday. The way this is going to work, I'm going to give you a word. Word is not the word. Bird is not the word. And when I say the word, you're going to put it in the chat. You only need to put it in the chat once, guys. You don't need to spam the chat with the word. It's not going to increase your chances of winning. So just put it in once. It's fine.
VLS says November household survey data collected November 17th, 30th.
Are you guys ready? Before we start, though, do me a favor. Head on over to the YouTube stream, like the video, give us a little support in the chat. This is how we get these accounts to give away. I don't think Gareth is here. I don't know. Gareth, you here?
Says COVID era business relaunch may have aided productivity. Productivity higher than the average in the next 5 years.
Head on over to the stream, guys. Hit the like button. Smash it if you feel like. I don't care. If you feel the need to smash something, please make it the like button, the subscribe button, whatever. If you're going to be smashing anything, that's probably preferable. But really, you just need to press it, compress it, touch it, whatever you need to do. Just hit it. All right. The word for today is going to be price discovery. Put price discovery in the chat. That's going to enter you to win a top 1 futures trading account. Let me pull up my fancy ChatGPT machine. All right.
Ed Williams says commercial real estate costs are returning to normal.
All right, guys, I'll give you another 30 seconds. Put those words in the chat. This will give you a chance to win a top 1 futures trading account. Top 1. All right, guys. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. YouTube is just putting the word in now. That delay, man. That delay is something else. Joker, just in time. Yeah, the delay is by design, Jason, because that's what you pay for in premium is the live low latency field. We got a lot of people in here today. All right, guys, the door is closed. That is all. Drum roll, please. Here we go. A lot of people. 100 people. Jerwin, congratulations, Jerwin. You are the winner of a top 1 futures trading account. Congratulations, Jerwin. You earned it. You felt it. You had a 1% chance of winning. There's over 100 people in that giveaway. And you won. Congratulations. So just DM me, Jerwin. We'll make sure you get that account set up for you. And what did I say about going sideways? I said, temper your expectations, guys. It looks like we're starting to build some balance here, right? That's exactly what's been happening. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on this week. Tonight, we have a class with Chuck, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what his topic is going to be on, but if you want to join that, that's for premium members. YouTube, you can join that with a free trial. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Tomorrow, we have regular stream in the morning. We have an evening stream at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Wednesday, we have another class with Chuck at 7 p.m. Thursday, we have group coaching with me at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and another stream Thursday night. Friday will be a light day. Saturday, we have a new member orientation with Mustafa at 12 p.m. So lots of great sessions brought to you guys. We're trying to offer you a lot for your membership here. If you're not a member yet, I highly recommend getting it now. Prices are going up. It's not going up like crazy, but we're going to raise the prices a little bit to be able to offer more content. So everybody who's a member now or paid for lifetime or annual, you guys are locked in for that lower price. But we're going from $49 to a whopping $69 a month come January 1. Deep S, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I mean, $20, I guess, it depends on where you live, I guess. We can't even we could barely get a hamburger for $20 in the United States anymore. I thought so too, Logger. Thank you. Yeah, everybody who's in on the Black Friday deal is grandfathered in, 100%. Yeah, lifetime will be going up. That was offered for Black Friday. That was and it was limited. So everybody, those got snatched up.
Fed's 3-month bills total $3 billion. Fed's for 6-month bills total $2.7 billion.
I wanted to make it a killer deal, guys. You guys trusted us. You know, we're a relatively new trading group, so I wanted to make it awesome for our early buy-in members as like a thank you for being a part of what we're building here. Thank you, Tony, and more coming. Right, offering more classes. Chuck's going to be on the stream with me more. We'll have more guests on stream, all types of stuff to make it even better and better. My goal for this year is just continuously make what we're offering better. And we're starting to get this flat top breakout here to the upside. Let's see if it holds, or we continue in balance, or we continue to build this ascending triangle here. I've been waiting. Yep, a lot of you have been with us early. Tony, I believe, is one of the very, very early. Out of everybody here, I want to say he's like top 10. Eric as well, the Scalping Dad. Those two, I think, are like one of the first 10 people to join. Super, super early. Well, we did bottom out in the Delta a little bit. I wouldn't say we wouldn't sell off anymore here, but let's see if we get some continuation to the upside. If we hold above 200, we can still reject. We're going to want to see this hold, not reject right back into this balance area. And then we're going to get to VWAP, and I might flip short. Here we are. VWAP bounce short. Let's see if it works. Starting with small size. It might not go off to the tick. Got to let it work. E6. So we're at 34. Come on.
Williams, as positioning ahead of the tab for position has drawn out impact.
Come on. If we go above this 40, I'm out. I might get back in, but I got to cut it somewhere. All right, out. Well, did not work. See what happens up here. This is value area high on the developing profile. So I got in 10 points higher. A little bigger size. Taking a little profits. Return to value happened way back here. But then we're at the VWAP now. There it is, Tony. Look at that. Epic. March 31st. Oh, that was nice. March. Launched in March. I remember Chuck and Tony joined shortly thereafter. David was with us. Jody. We got the OGs. JP was pretty early too. All right, JP, thanks for joining us. Watch it start to work now. There it is. All right. This one was worth getting back in. See if it keeps going. But now we're just chopping around it. So I'll be right back.
Tomorrow in 5 minutes time, we have the US 6-month and 3-month full options. US 6-month prior high yield at 3.58%, prior bid to cover at 3.01. US 3-month prior high yield 3.65%, prior bid to cover at 2.73.
All right, guys. Well, I had a pretty good day for myself. 3K across 5 accounts, 3K total, so $600 account. Shutting out, locking out here. Let's do a quick little trader check-in, and we will wrap it up. Hey, hey, hey. Nice, Carlos. Passing accounts. Now let's get that payout. All right, guys. So tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live stream for Premium Discord, 10 a.m. on the delayed stream for YouTube. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Asia stream, and tonight is Chuck's class, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come join us for that. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. Why don't you head on over to our voice channels for the after party? You can share your screen, share your mics, collaborate with your fellow VWAP Wave System traders, monitor the markets, look for setups, ask questions, learn from each other. So I suggest head on over to there for the after party. You don't need to keep trading live. You could trade in a simulator, you do practice drills. There's a lot you can do to keep sharpening your edge and work on your trading. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Remember to manage your risk. Please stay sharp.